Okay, I am Mariah Brock. It is December 6th, and I'm going to be doing the second lesson plan for this class. So, River, today we're going to be, last time we did this lesson a week ago, we did a book about, it wasn't very informational. It was kind of like a fun book, but we really dug into it to kind of, see what was in that book, and we really wanted to understand kind of the concept of those types of books. But now we're going to be doing an informational. So informational means that it has very
and I know that book.
You what?
I knew that book what we watched at your house. It was Brown Bear, what do you see? I see a red bird on my ear.
Good job. So that was kind of an non-informational book. So this book that we're going to be reading is actually a book that is going to tell you facts about, like, for example, so we're going to be doing the smallest turtle. So it's going to give us facts about turtles and how their life is made and where they came from and stuff like that. So it's more fact-driven information. Okay, so I'm going to pause this right now, and I'm going to have him read this book. So I'm going to pause it. Well, first of all, so you see this book. It's called The Smallest Turtle. What do you kind of get from this cover of the book? What do you see?
I see seaweed.
You see seaweed. Okay, what else?
That yellow thing right there, is that a sun? Is that a sun?
It is a sun.
And I can see some rocks right there, or shells.
Okay, you're doing kind of all the background, but what is this book going to be about, you think?
Turtle.
Turtle, because it's the smallest turtle, and there's a turtle right on the screen, right? Okay, so we're going to be reading this, and during that, I really want you to understand the informational part of it, so what you are learning from this book, okay? Okay, now I'm going to read it. Okay, so we read through that book, right? So what did you kind of get from the book of The Smallest Turtle? What did you see, and what did you learn?
I saw a whole bunch of turtles.
Okay, so you saw the little baby turtles, right? What else did you see?
I saw a turtle is climbing like that.
Oh, okay. So on the screen, I actually have, it was for our next portion, but so I see this page. Okay, I'm going to try and zoom up here. So I see this page where, oh gosh darn it.
All the turtles.
So it says on this page, I'm going to try and move it over here. It says, one day they began to hatch. Soon there were dozens of baby turtles, all wiggling together up through the sand and away. So to me, when I was reading this, or when I saw this, I really put into context, okay, so little baby are you paying attention? Little baby turtles, so we saw before this that they were little itty bitty eggs, right? And when they hatch, they're all together. There are so many little turtles that are together. So this page really informed me that the little turtles, when they hatch, they're all together, and then they have to scramble their way out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then if we flip the page, remember how we saw that little guy trying to get up? So it says, except the smallest turtle. He was late. All by himself, he scrambled up and scrambled up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I now flipped to a random page that we saw, and I'm going to have you, kind of what I just did with that other page, kind of decode it or detext the book, and how I said this page really taught me that the little tiny eggs grow into turtles, and that they're all clustered together, and that they go up in the sand. So this page in the book, what are you informing in this this page? So you see, what do you see?
I see a turtle.
You see a turtle? Okay, what is the turtle looking at?
A spider.
A spider. So what can you learn from this? Do you want to read it? Okay, so I'm just going to play it on here so he can read
Through
it.
some prickly grass where a spider was weaving a sun. Through some prickly grass where a spider was weaving a web, and all the time his head said, "To the sea, to the sea." The sun was...
Okay, so it's at the end it says, "To the sea, to the sea." So this turtle is on a little adventure, right?
Yeah.
So what was he doing when he saw the spider?
Because when he was walking, he saw the spider on a spider web, and he saw some trees around the spider web.
So let me help you out. So it showed different types of animals in this book with the turtle, but it's because the turtle was on an adventure to get back to the sea, right? Because he was left behind by the little ones. So showing this is saying how these turtles, when they're on their adventure, they may see some weird little creatures, right? So this is giving him the journey of what some turtles might go through. When they get lost, they see like some animals and stuff, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to give you another example, which is this last page. So I will kind of explain. So we just listened to the book, the last page, right? Again. And it said, "To the sea, because he was finally to the sea, right?
Right.
So, having known that, what do you inform that we are learning about turtles? Where do you think they live? Or why was he trying to get to the sea so bad?
Because he was walking on the sea and he landed into the water.
So he was walking and walking forever, right? Because it said that his shell was hot and he was very tired. So he was walking until he got to the sea. Why do you think they chose the sea for the turtle?
Because they
Where do turtles live, do you think?
in the water.
In the water, right?
And when they walk, they get on the beach.
Right. So we are learning from this book that turtles, where do they live?
In the water.
In the water. And where do little baby turtles start out as? Where do they start? Like when they're little babies, where are they? Are they in the water or are they on the sand?
They're
Remember how we started
in the
book?
in the water. And
Look at the picture. We'll go back to that book. Where do you think that is?
In the beach.
In the beach. So they start out in the beach and they have to crawl their way out and they have to find the sea where they are supposed to live, right? Okay, so how we just did what an informational text wants us to do. So when you have an informational text, you are learning about a certain animal, a certain place, thing, anything like that. So you really need to decode that text and make sure that you're understanding what information that they're trying to tell you, right?
Right.
So overall, in this book, we learned about turtles, where they live, what happens to them when they hatch, and how big their families are. They got big families, don't they? Yeah. So, you better, with the informational text, what are you going to do? Decode it, right?
Decode it.
Good job.